Kudos to Rivers State women because they made their decision and they stood by it. They made the decision that they were going to stand by Siminalayi Fubara and insist on his return, and that was exactly what they did. You guys, guess what? Yesterday, the women of Rivers State staged a walkout on both the wife of a sole administrator of Rivers State and Remi Tinubu herself, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Can you imagine? Anyway, a lot of people have been talking about it, and Wike is one of those people. You guys know that Wike is one leg in PDP and the other leg is in APC. He's also, saying his mind on this topic. We are going to get into that in a bit, but before we do that, guys, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What could you be doing on YouTube without subscribing to Newsroom Nigeria? Please go ahead and subscribe. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up. That way, we're encouraged to giving you more reliable and authentic news. And also, YouTube is able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section. Like I said, the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, FCT, Nyesom Wike, has reacted to the walkout on the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, by some women in Rivers State on Thursday. He described the incident as very disturbing and embarrassing and sent a strong message to Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his supporters. The walkout took place during the Renewed Hope Initiative Empowerment Program at the EUI Event Center in Port Harcourt. The program was organized by the Office of the First Lady and aimed at supporting 500 women in the state with empowerment items. The women who staged the walkout were reportedly loyal to the suspended Governor Fubara. Wike, who is currently on official duty in China, released a statement through his senior special assistant on public communications and social media, Larry Olayinka. In the statement, he apologized to the First Lady and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on behalf of the people of Rivers State. Insults on anyone representing the First Lady of Nigeria in an event is a direct insult on the office of a president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and as a leader in Rivers State, I apologize, he said. Wike criticized Fubara and his loyalists for disrespecting the president and his wife, despite seeking peace. The minister urged Fubara to be honest and bold enough to clearly state his demands to President Tinubu, instead of making one statement today and acting differently the next. But it's not the one who staged the walkout. No matter what Fubara says to his followers, I don't think at this point they are going to listen. It's just left to you to accept the apology if you are going to or not. Wike personally has tried to seek peace with you. So it's in your place to either accept or reject it. You are not going to now base your decision solely on what his supporters are doing or what they are not doing. It doesn't make sense. You get? Moving on, it said, it's not enough to be visiting people to plead for peace. Those who genuinely want peace work and act for it. Can you imagine? At this point, I think that Wike will be on cloud 9. Because can you imagine the old governor who had, said different things about him, who had been, fighting with him for several months now prostrating. According to a report, they said he prostrated, he even held Wike's leg. And look at Wike now rubbing sign on his face. You can imagine saying that is not, that these are the same people pleading for peace, but at the same time doing things that are contrary to what they are pleading for. Anyway, I don't blame you. It's not your fault. How can you say you want peace and at the same time you're sponsoring people to insult everyone, including the president and his wife? I don't think that Fubara would have, paid these women to say, okay, go and insult the First Lady, stage a walkout. Nah. For someone who could prostrate, so according to the reports we had, who could prostrate and beg, I don't think he would now go back to pay people to do it. The thing with fight is that, when you start when there is quarrel, there is fight. People would pick sides, and that is exactly what happened. Some people are in support of Wike, some people are in support of Fubara. Even when the fight has ended and you tell them that, oh, we are now cool, it has ended, those people will still harbor some certain level of grudges against that person because of what they did in the course of a fight. So now that Fubara is trying to look for peace, I do not think that what his supporters are doing is his responsibility or is the one who sent them. No. Moving on, Wike also made it clear that he and his supporters were not involved in the incident. As for me and those who subscribe to my leadership, we condemn in totality that's yesterday's show of shame, and we apologize to our First Lady for the embarrassing conduct of those few women who do not represent the characters and ideas of the people of River State. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Do you think it was Fubara who paid these women to stage that walkout? Or do you think that these women, out of loyalty to similarly Fubara, just felt that, they could not sit down and watch the First Lady, patronize them? Let me know what you all think on that. Before we go, my people, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment is from Golden Lounge, who says, "It's only a matter of time because of Wike. Tinubu re-election is under probability." Ineka says, "Wike should mind himself and his utterances. The women acted well because they were deceived. They were told that the wife of Fubara, the elected governor, will address them, only to hear the name of an imposter." Samuel Olu says, "This man called Wike needs medical attention. Wike is a fault of Fubara now. A man who is in far London when the issue occurred. Hatred for Fubara will kill you people. Nobody can hide the truth. 80% of Rivers State didn't like interim governance in the state." Clement says, "Criminals in power using all the nation's resources, including money and time, to fight who they see as the enemies. Will this country be good again?" Chukwuemeka says, "When the time comes, Fubara and his supporters will understand what they have done to themselves. More eyes on River State. Thank God Fubara is back in the state. Until now, has not made a statement to that rubbish staged and planned walkout to the person of Mrs. President, Representative." Eric Onwachi says, "Was the women told that the First Lady will be represented by someone or that she's coming? Of course, everybody knows there is a dispute in River State since Ibas came, and anything related to him they don't want to associate with. I know quite well they are eagerly expecting the First Lady anytime, any day, and not somebody that does not look like her or an elected governor's wife. So River State is so simple." One last comment before we go from Steve Nwachukwu, who says, "Must this guy respond to every word spoken in Rivers? What type of generation of politicians do we have these days?" You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video.